What's going on, Dungeon Divers? Draco Invictus here with another Neverwinter 101. We are learning the basics of the game for all you new adventurers out there. Or maybe you're just an old timer and haven't been paying attention, and hopefully you can pick up something that you didn't know. And I'm hoping to help out some people here. So I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. And before I get started, looks like I gots to invoke. Oh yeah. So you can see there where I'm getting the 900 Astral Diamond, Rough Astral Diamond bonus. I'm getting the experience bonus. I'm getting all those things. And if you ever wanted to check that, on the, you hit the select button or the menu button on the controller. It's the one next to the left thumbstick on the Xbox One. There you can see I have 2,400 points remaining of my Rough Astral Diamond boost. And if I come up here onto the character, it says you will gain your next 10,000 experience at an increased rate. So that's where those bonuses go. And they don't go away. They will stay there until you use them. So if I only earned 5,000 experience today, then the other 5,000 bonus would stick around until I burn through it. So don't worry about that. Today we're going to talk about buyer beware. And basically there's a few things that I wanted to point out, basing off of the last video that I did about refining. Specifically preservation wards. It's one of the things that I looked at. Now, there are a couple different places you can get preservation wards. You can get them in random drops and stuff like that. That's not what we're talking about. You need some preservation wards so that you can do your refining right, so that you can protect your marks and all that stuff. So, you can either buy them on the trade house, or you can buy them on the Zen market. Let's take a look at what they're going for on the trade house. So we go refinement, we want wards, it'll be the first one that comes up, and 320,000 for, well, we're just going to round this off. 100 preservation wards for 320,000. That means each preservation ward, I'm doing the math for you, is 3,200 Astral Diamonds. Okay? So, and you see this one down here for 68,000. Remember, if you're in the trade house and you're sorting by buyout, it is sorting cheapest to most expensive for 400 items. Okay, so these for 320. See here, you can see the difference. Here's 320,000. Here's 99 for 333,000. Okay, that's a huge leap because it calculates, even though 320 is way more than 68,000, it sorts it based on per unit. So these are worth 3220 a piece. These are worth significantly more. About 3,400 a piece, roughly. So that's why this, even though it's a lower cost, is below the 320. And then as you go through the pages, they get more and more expensive. See, these are worth 34.33 a piece. Remember that the system does not calculate, or it does not base this algorithm of sorting with decimals or fractions. So if these were worth, 3,200 and a half, and you're selling yours for 3,200, the system thinks that they're tied, they're equal. So they may show above or below yours. It all depends on how it decides to shift it around that day. So just keep that in mind. But anyway, back to the point of fact, preservation wards. Cheapest ones you can buy are 3,200 Astral Diamonds per preservation ward. Now, let's go look at the exchange. Right now, We'll just say that the exchange is at 300. You can buy it at 298, but you're talking tens, maybe 100 astral diamonds. You're not talking much. We'll just say 300 astral diamonds per 100 or per Zen. Okay, so to buy 100, we'll just look at this calculation here. 29,800 to get 100 Zen. Okay, 100 Zen happens to be what we're looking for, because if we go into the Zen market and go down to refinement, you will see here that preservation wards, 10 of them are worth 100 Zen. So right now, if you had 100 Zen, convert that back to astral diamonds, 29. We'll just say 30,000. You're looking at 3,000 astral diamonds per preservation ward. So you're saving 200 astral diamonds per preservation ward. So if we're buying 10 of them, you're saving 2,000 astral diamonds versus buying them off the exchange. So the auction house is not always cheaper than the Zen market. You have to do the calculations. My phone sits right next to me. It has a calculator. I use it every single day to make sure that I'm pricing competitively when I post something on the market, and that I'm buying right when I buy something on the market versus buying it on the Zen market. Another perfect example of that in reverse. Bags. Runic Bag of Holding. It is the holy grail of bags. It has 36 inventory slots. This one has 12. This one has 24. Okay? 36. It's the biggest bag that you can get in the game. I have one. And I paid for it. Let me go over to my items. This is the first bag that you get. This is my Runic Bag of Holding. You can see it's actually bigger by one whole row, so 6 more slots than the first bag that you get. The other bags that you get in the game, and I've covered this before and I'll cover it again now, you get the Embroidered Bag of Holding, which is a 12 slot, Adventurer's Pack, which is a 12 slot, and Adventurer's Knapsack, which is an 18 slot. So, back to the Zen market. Back to our bags. 1,600. Now, remember, right now our market is at 300 astral diamonds for each Zen. So, 30,000 for 100 Zen, 300,000 for 1,000 Zen. Okay, so if we just grab my phone here real quick, and I want to give you guys the exact number, that's why I'm going to my phone, not just rounding it off in my head. If we have 30,000 astral diamonds, that equals 100 Zen, and then we multiply that by the 1,600 Zen that we need, that's 480,000 astral diamonds that you need converted into Zen to purchase this bag from the Zen market. 480,000. Now we go back over to the trade house. Go look for bags. We know that the bag is a legendary because it's orange. We do a search. The first one we see, 265,000. So, for damn near half, you could buy the Runic Bag of Holding, same bag, same 36 slots. You could almost buy both 2 bags for what you would pay for one on the Zen market. So always, always, always do your research. Because, and this works for so many things, it's ridiculous. Okay? Another example. I mean, that is an incredible example right there of why the auction house is so powerful, because it's community run. It's not run by Arc or Perfect World, whoever actually, it's probably Perfect World. But that's just people. That's you and me posting things up there. And obviously there's a bunch of people that didn't need runic bags of holding, and now they're selling them for cheaper than you could buy them in the Zen market. Let's go to refinement, and let's look at a coalescent ward. Okay, so at 1,000 Zen, that would be 300,000 astral diamonds. Right? Back into the trade house. Refinement. Epic. And I don't even know if you can. And you know you don't have to type in the whole thing either. Yeah. So you can't. Yeah. You can't buy coalescent wards on the auction house, because they bind when you get them. They bind to you. So you can't sell them. So some things you have to buy from the Zen market. Okay. Mounts. Let's go look at a mount. Let's look at a mount, and we want it to be epic mount. Let's see if there's something. Gas spores. That's hilarious. Let's find something on the Zen market that we could purchase. Now, here's something about buying a mount on the Zen market versus buying it in the auction house. When you buy a mount on the Zen market, let's find something that we could possibly... There may not be anything on here that you could... I'm not sure. I haven't looked at all of them.
Exchange your astral diamonds for wondrous items.
All right. So here's why you want to buy a mount off the Zen market. Now, there are a ton of mounts that you could buy. Some killer mounts that you could buy on the auction house. But if there's a mount that you go, man, this mount would work for every character. It has the right stats.
Spend your astral diamonds here.
You know, this one, using a daily power grants you 10% of your total hit points over 10 seconds, and increases your speed movement by 110%. Okay? Plus it has 3 slots. So that's nice. Okay? Cost you 3,500 Zen to buy the silverback bear. When you buy it on the Zen market, you get that bear for every character you have. It's not just for the character that you're playing. So it's account-wide. Every character will get that bear. So there's a lot of value there versus going over to the trade house, going to mounts. Ugh. There. If I bought this gas spore for 98,000 astral diamonds, it's only good for the character that's buying it. So you don't get it for all of your characters. So there is that. Let's see. Probably a bunch of owlbears, purple and striped and black. Look at those, 600,000. Why? Because it grants you plus 8,000 maximum hit points. That one grants you 2,000 defense. You know, I mean, and they look cool. So I am not seeing, yeah, no, there is no silverback. So the animals that you can buy in the Zen market, you can only buy in the Zen market. But you do get them for all your characters. So work the auction house, work the Zen market, make sure that you're getting the best deal. Here's another thing. The Wondrous Bazaar sells minor marks of potency for 25 astral diamonds apiece. Okay? And then they also sell mark of potency and lesser mark of potency. And greater and superior. So I knew there was a one above greater. Okay, flawless diamonds, 10,000 astral or sapphires. Sorry. Okay, 10,000 astral diamonds. Oops. Refinement, and we'll say. Are those bound? Oh, there we go. Here, remember, one of them, 10 grand. Here's two of them for 4,700. So, just because it's quick and easy to run to her and buy those flawless sapphires for 10,000 astral diamonds apiece, you could buy 4 of them for the same, for actually still less than what she's selling them for. So, keep that in mind. Now, what were some of the other stuff that she had? She had, let's see, a minor mark of potency. And it was 25 apiece. Okay? So let's do this math real quick. 444 divided by 18. It's 24 astral diamonds apiece. So, this one, don't buy it. The minor marks of potency, don't buy them. Not these, because that's 2 of them for 69. That's 34 and a half astral diamonds for each one. When you could get them from her for 25. And when you're low level, upgrading stuff, you go through a lot of minor marks of potency. So you may want to buy them from her. Now here's a lesser mark of potency. Again, we'll go look at the trade house. Refinement. Refining stones. Change this to uncommon. Paradots are cheap. That's a lesser stability stone. Okay, let's do this. All right, so here's 100 for 50,000. Right? So that's 1 for 500.
Spend your astral diamonds
roughly.
here.
How much was she? 500. So, most of the time, you don't want to buy your lesser mark of potencies on the store or on the auction house. Okay? Mark of potency. We'll do this one more time. Refinement. Finding stones. You know that one's rare. Still scrolling. Let's do this. Those are incredibly cheap. I mean, incredibly cheap. Because she was 6,500 for one. Right? Oh, 6 grand. Sorry. 6,000 for one. That's 4,000 for 5. So less than 1,000 a piece. I'm buying them now. And these are very, I mean, 830 a piece, roughly. These are so incredibly cheap. So cheap. So, do your due diligence. I mean, hell, those are 850 a piece. Way cheaper. Okay, so it's better to buy the lessers and the minors and all that stuff from her. But when it comes to the mark of potency, you buy that on the auction house. So here's a greater mark of potency for roughly 9,900. Okay? So we'll just say sub 10,000, just under 10,000. From her, 25,000. So, small stuff, minors, lessers, you buy from her. Marks, greater marks, and I'm going to guess superior marks as well. Buy from the auction house. And you will use these. If you're going to be refining any of your enchantments, you are going to want these marks of potency. Trust me. Just not these. So, wow, I can't believe it's that bad. But, yeah, and don't ever buy the 3-pack of large party poppers. And the cube of augmentation, do not buy the cube of augmentation for 10,000 astral diamonds from her. I don't think so. Last time I checked, they were much cheaper than that. So she was 10 grand. There's 100 for 61,000. So 610 a piece, roughly. It's going to be a little bit more than that. 620, 625, something like that. Do not buy cubes of augmentation from her for 10,000 astral diamonds. That is ridiculous. That is the sucker buy from the that is the sucker purchase from the game maker. Why? Ugh. Wow. Okay. So now you know. Buyer beware. Buyer, do your education. Okay? Make sure that you take the time. Don't rush it. Very, very few things are so time sensitive that you have to rush something like that. Don't rush it. Take your time. Exchange your stuff. You know, like when you get Seals of the Adventurer. Come over here. I have none because I traded all mine in yesterday, but I'll get some more today. Don't buy the Eternal Equipment Chest. Don't buy the bag of rough astral diamonds. Okay? Here's why. The bag of rough astral... I think I went over this in another video. I will talk about it again. Just because we're talking about buyer beware. You get 500 rough astral diamonds for 500 Seal of the Adventurer. So, that means you're getting 100... It's a 1-to-1, okay? If I bought, let's say, silvers, they're all the same price. It doesn't matter, okay? Silvery enchantment, rank 5, cost me. So I could get, with the same 500 seals that I bought this bag for, I could get 5 silvery enchantment, rank 5, okay? So let's go look at what silvery enchantments are going for.
Oh, you sir.
Enchantments. Silvery, and we know that they're rare. Here's one for 210. So even if you sold them at 200 astral diamonds, the stack of 5 that you just bought would make you twice minus the 10% that the house keeps for, you know, for posting your stuff. So you'd make 900 astral diamonds for the same 500 seal of the adventure. Okay? So don't ever buy that bag of rough astral diamonds, because then you also have to refine them. And if you're getting a lot of astral diamonds throughout the day, there's a cap on how many you can refine in a day. Selling stuff on the auction house gives you refined astral diamonds. No refining more necessary. So sell them for 200 a pop. Okay, and that's just for silveries. Let's clear this out. Okay, here's Azure selling at 200 a pop. So that's the first time we see in Azure, you know, at 200. Darks, 200. Radiance, 200. Silveries, 200. Okay, so the market's been flooded at 200 astral diamonds, but that's okay, because they'll all sell. People will come through here and they will buy them. Hell, I sold stacks of 10 just the other day, anywhere between 215 a piece and 285 a piece. I was selling off stacks because I had some decent stacks, and I've been building them up pretty quickly. Yeah, so I sold down. I mean, I had a stack and a half of Azures. I had 73 darks. You know, I had 28 draconics. I mean, and they all sell for 200 or more astral diamonds a piece. So when you go to this adventure seal trader, don't ever buy the bag. Buy the seals. Sell them for astral diamonds. If you're not going to use them, make more money. So that is the buyer beware. That is, let's look through my inventory, see if there's anything crazy standing out. I always hold on to the priceless platinum bowls. They actually sell because people that need gold, you can sell these and buy them in stacks of 20 and trade your astral diamonds. You get some gold for it so that you can go do whatever you need to do with gold. So yeah, don't sell these unless you need the gold. Then sell them to a vendor, and because they sell for like 34 silver and some change. $34 silver, 18. Yeah, 34 silver, 18 copper. That's what they sell for to a vendor. So I'm selling 11 of them, so I would make 3 gold, 75 silver, and 98 copper. Okay. That is going to be it for Buyer Beware. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you learned something. I hope I was at least entertaining. Laid some funky dance moves down. Something. But anyway, let me know what you thought. If you got any questions, comments, kicks, or complaints about this video or the information contained therein, please leave it down in the comment section below. Make sure to smash that like button to let me know what you thought. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I cover not just Neverwinter, but I also do Fallout 4 build videos for settlements. Finishing up a Let's Play on my Rise of the Tomb Raider, picking up a new Let's Play here soon. I think I may be doing Shadow of Mordor, just because I have it, and I haven't actually played the game. I played 10 minutes of it, went, this would be a pretty kick-ass Let's Play. So I may end up doing that. I'm not sure yet. But stay tuned to the channel for more information. And if you'd like to get notifications the next time I post a video, go ahead and click the little bell icon up there at the top, and it will let you know when I post another video. Until next time, Dungeon Divers, you take care of yourselves out there. This is Draco Invictus saying this has been the greatest day of my life. See ya!